This is the #1 Airbnb in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but for the past 14 days, it's been the first ever college football transfer portal house. This 3,500 square foot rental became Tulsa football's war room during the transfer portal window. For 14 straight days, the staff lived here, sharing meals, running meetings, and sleeping in bunk beds, all to try to land the top transfers before time ran out. I saw headlines about it, but no one was showing what was really happening inside. So I flew to Tulsa to find out. 28 players came through this house, and I had 3 big questions going in. What does it actually look like? Why does this exist? And when it's all over, how many recruits signed? AKA, did it actually work? So we're in downtown Tulsa, about to head to the portal house, but before we actually head over there, I want to take a second to explain why the transfer portal has gotten so crazy and why this thing even exists. The transfer portal has basically become the Wild West. Roughly a third of Division I players enter it, all negotiating NIL deals and chasing better offers. It's now the fastest path to a winning season. Indiana went from the losingest program in college football history to winning a national title in one offseason. And it's gotten so serious, Duke sued its starting quarterback to try and stop him from leaving. Last year, teams had 2 windows to sign transfers. But this year, just 1. 14 days and no second chances.
Last year, we missed on a couple guys. We could fix it in May. You can't fix it anymore. They're on your team for the next 11 months, period.
That's Tulsa head coach Trey Lamb. He told me that the portal house was built to solve that exact problem.
You miss on a guy that you're paying money to with our rev share and NIL, then that takes part of your salary cap. It's no different than the NFL. If they draft a guy in the first round, he doesn't pan out, that's a problem. Hopefully being able to spend more time with him in this house eliminates the myths and we can get some better players.
Okay, so now that we understand that, let's go take a look at the house. All right, thank you, sir. All right, this is it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome
Howdy,
to the
howdy.
Portal House. Good to see you. Good to see you. Come on in. Let's show you around a little bit.
This is the Tulsa Manor, a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, 3,500 square foot Airbnb with a heated pool, game room, and mini golf. It has 11 beds so that coaches and recruits who want to can spend the night, and a bunch of other amenities that help the recruiting visit in unique ways.
So here in this first room, kind of our game setup. During the day, we use it as a film space, watch different recruits, different guys as we're getting ready, getting the portal going. But yeah, this is just a little chill hangout spot for the guys. Got a little karaoke on the side there.
Got the college football 26 on screen.
You got to. Tulsa Hurricanes use them, you know what it is. All right, this is where all the games get played. We got NBA Jam going. We got a little foosball, a little shuffleboard.
I haven't seen an arcade game like this in a long time. This is cool.
They got us loaded up in this house. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty sick.
And the games are actually a sneaky part of the recruiting process. Coach Lamb uses video games like EA Sports College Football as a way to secretly test a recruit's football IQ.
You know, some guys you'll play on there and they play like a gamer. You know, they're dropping the nose guard and, you know, running these wild coverages. And some guys you get on there and you'll be like, all right, talk me through, what'd you play there? He's like, cover 2. What's the hook player supposed to do? Well, he's walling number 2, 10 to 12 yards with his eyes on the quarterback. You're like, okay. So you get some of these guys that are later in their career and you play the game with them and you're like, man, this guy knows what he's talking about.
Say over in here, this is our yoga room / sunroom. So this is kind of a little hangout spot at night. We'll do some of our meetings in here, but during the day, we kind of really just nap time area.
Yeah, there's a secret
You're
nap
in here
room.
all day, you know, not that I would ever do it.
Yeah.
But some of the coaches have come in here and, you know, you're here from 8 a.m. to about 10, 11 at night. You know, you got a little quick power nap, 30 minutes. Say, come on through here, come on through here. So this is the kitchen. They got us stocked up. We got coffee machine, we got the full fridge full of drinks, and every night we have this guy named Chef Charles Boyd. Mm-hmm. He works with our team during the season, and here in the off season, he's helping us at the portal house. He's been here every single night. Food is fire. I have definitely gained some weight. I checked earlier, it's 8 pounds up, but you know what? We're hanging out, we're having a good time.
So what, it's like a cookout style, grill style?
It's a cookout style. He's been grilling out there. He's been cooking right here. See, in here, this is the main action. This is where everything goes down. So recruits will eat here at night, but we'll also watch some football games, basketball games, whatever's on the TV. But during the day, this is our makeshift war room. So all of our coaches packed in here or the other room, just watching guys, trying to get guys evaluated. You know, we can go back and forth, get phone numbers, contact coaches, get character evals, but just get as much information on guys as possible. And us being in one space at once has just made it really convenient to work with each other. So that's what's going on in here. Kind of let the coaches do their thing right now.
It's so much easier because I have to, talk to all the coaches when something comes up. But if everyone's here and kind of we're always downstairs hanging out watching film, it's just so much more functional to be able to just go quickly have a conversation or, hey, watch this guy right now with me, rather than being, running from office to office. So I think it just makes this time of the year more enjoyable too, being here.
We just had a change at running back happen 30 seconds ago. Well, now all I got to do is go to the running backs coach and offense coordinator and say, hey, this just happened. Let's have a plan in place to fix it, and it's kind of like that conversation's happening about every hour.
There's 2 big screens in here, one for offense and one for defense. During a visit, the coaches will sit players down in here and show that recruit exactly where they fit into Tulsa's offense or defensive scheme. And as more guys enter the portal each day, all the coaches are in here scrubbing through game film looking for guys who might be a good fit, passing their info to other coaches on the team, and hopping on the phone to try and secure a visit.
This is the room where it all goes down. Sweet, what we got out here?
We got a little pool going, nice 85 degrees, heated pool.
It's like a hot tub, basically.
I mean, it basically is. In the Tulsa January, all right, we get a little cool, it hadn't been too cold, not getting in the 40s or anything like that, but you're not supposed to go swimming in Tulsa. They hooked us up with the pool. They hooked us up with the warm pool. All right, over here we got a little putting green. As many people may know, Coach Lamb, our head coach, is the #1 rated golfer in the college football head coaching space.
Is he really?
He has shown that off. True story, true story. He has shown that off over here wonderfully, and it's just a little time for us coaches, when we're in the house all day, we're watching film, need to get a little fresh air, come outside, get some putt-putt in, kind of just feel it out, Whenever the coaches are on the phone, they'll definitely hold it. I gotta make sure I get this putt in. Sorry. Yeah. You know how it goes. So over here we got a little chessboard. Coach Reardon is the best chess player that we got on the team, okay? Some people might challenge him a little bit. Some recruits have challenged him a little bit. He's the best chess player we got so far. A little fire pit grill. So at night we're hanging out. We want to talk with some families, a little one-on-one. Ain't too windy, ain't too breezy. Bring them out to the fire pit. Get a little s'more going, a little hot dog going. Just hanging out, but that's pretty much the whole place.
The next morning, Coach Lamb meets with recruits and ideally puts a contract in front of them. If they sign, the house celebrates. But if not, the staff assumes it's going to be an uphill battle to sign that player, and they have to lock back in and prep for the next recruit's visit.
If they don't sign the paper when they leave, we're on to the next one and bring another guy in the next day. So we know how many people we're taking at each position. We know how much we're paying at each position, and if the guy doesn't agree to that deal, when he has breakfast with us the next morning or at night when we meet in the portal house, we just move on to the next one, fly the next guy in tomorrow.
And this tells the larger picture of the college football landscape today. NIL has meant more transfers and better talent in the transfer portal than ever before. Schools like Miami have used that to go from 4-13 to a national championship contender in just a few years. And Indiana has used it to go from the losingest program in college football history to building a national championship roster. And that's why Tulsa got so creative, to entice top transfers to join their team and spend more time with other guys to try and find that perfect fit in the diamond in the rough.
Was the idea to spend more time just like hanging out?
The idea was to be different, cutting edge. How can our visit be different than when a kid goes to Memphis or Tulane or South Florida or North Texas? How can our visit stand out? How can our visit be different? How can we peel back the layers of who we are in a shorter amount of time? And we felt like we could get more done at this house in those categories than we could with traditional one-day visits. And last year we did 60 one-day visits, and you don't get to know the guys, it's just a fact. And I felt like here we've had a chance to get to know the guys on a higher level.
But if 28 players came through the portal house, how many actually signed, and was all of this worth it?
I think it's worked out I mean, we've signed 20 of the 28 guys that have visited, so our hit rate is really high right now. We've signed some really good players. It's been very difficult for our staff, but we're doing the best job we can, and we feel like we're going to put a very competitive team on the field together this fall, because we all look stupid if we do this and we go lose games. Like, the goal is to win games. That's why we're in this house, is to get the best roster possible for 2026.
I've loved my experience here at the Portal House. You know, I think we're going to do it again next year. I bet a few other teams are going to try to copy us, but you can't copy what's done first.
It makes a lot of sense. I think a lot of people are probably going to copy it. We're trying to get a trademark on the name Portal House so nobody can use that, but we were first. We're innovative. I think the big message to our fans and, you know, just the country is Tulsa football. We got a young staff, a young head coach, and we're going to adapt to the times. We're not going to complain about it. We'll give ourselves the best chance to put the best team on the field in 2026, and this is going to translate to more wins. That's the way I feel about it.
The truth is, we have to wait for the season to find out. But let me know in the comments what you think of the whole thing. And while you're down there, make sure to like and subscribe for more stories on the business of sports.